Hey guys, David here. Welcome to Digital Outlook, where you're gonna find the best community in all of crypto. In today's video, what looks like tragedy is really opportunity. So guys, without further ado, why don't we get to it? Well, guys, of course, we're experiencing a dip right now. What do you got going on? You got all of this FUD coming out into the marketplace with respect to this whole Kraken deal. Guys, think about a lot of things when you're thinking about this whole Kraken thing. Don't you think the timing is just absolutely amazing? Just as we start coming back out, bang, something else happens. I just think that this is a card that they had sitting in their back pocket and they planned on playing at any time at all when they needed it. And they felt that they needed it now. And the reason I believe that is this. When you're looking at Kraken, they barely put up any fight whatsoever. And on top of that, guys, a $30 million fine, that is literally less than a slap on the wrist. That's more like a tap on the finger. I mean, you got the SEC out there suing Ripple for $1.3 billion. And when you think of the actual benefit that Kraken got from all the staking that they've been doing for all this while, pretty amazing if you ask me. Now, on top of that, you got this whole story being hyped before they even released it. And think about this. Everybody knows that we've got this Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. And so they come out, wow, we have this major announcement. You would think that it was something monumental, but in comparison to what happened with the implosion with FTX, this whole Kraken staking thing is literally just a blip. I'm telling you, don't kid yourself. Do you think that this was done to protect retail investors? Hardly. Tell me, who was harmed by Kraken and all of the staking and the rewards? Absolutely nobody. I haven't heard one complaint from any retail investor whatsoever. But who do you think that they were actually out there to protect? The retail investor, or do you think it was to protect the traditional investment houses that see crypto and these exchanges as a massive threat? Guys, it will not surprise me. Once we see institutional adoption and institutional custody, watch and see if these major traditional investment houses don't come out and offer staking platforms. Now, they may call it something else, but it'll be putting your crypto on deposit and getting a interest on that crypto for it being on deposit, which is exactly what staking is. And that is what you're going to see. The SEC is not going to go out there. Can you even imagine, with all the friends that Ethereum has and all these major big investment houses, you think the SEC is actually going to go after Ethereum now that Ethereum 2.0 is a proof of stake blockchain ecosystem? Absolutely no way. Guys, this is an attack on the crypto exchanges. They don't want you and I going out there and being able to be our own brokers and deal with the exchanges directly. Why? Well, they lose a lot of fees, number one. And number two, it's all about custody. It's all about control. It's all about the narrative of keeping those in power, making sure they keep the power. That's really what it's all about, because the way in which this thing came out and and the timing of it, I'm telling you, no way. I don't buy it. And especially when you got Gary Gensler and the collusion that he had with Elizabeth Warren for the oversight. I mean, this is a strategic plan. That's the way I look at it. That's why I had that in my coffee chat this morning. But guys, aside from all that, don't look at it as something to be terrified of. What an opportunity to actually accumulate and build our positions in this space. They're trying to scare most of retail off, take away the incentive of retail getting out there and actually buying digital assets that could change their life dramatically. No, we want to scare most folks away from doing that. And because we want them, when this all comes in, we want them to come onto our platforms. We want them to buy it through us and have all the custody through us. That's what they're thinking. And so right now, they're out there to scare most folks away. It's certainly fear, uncertainty, and doubt. But the reality is, you get into this space as early as what we are, I'm telling you, you're talking about the opportunity for generational wealth. I genuinely believe that when you take a look at distributed ledger technology and what it is doing in the world, and guys, don't kid yourself, they see it and they want a big piece of it. They just want to have absolute control of it, and they don't want us to be in that position where we're actually having a big say in control of it ourselves. That's what's really going on, because I genuinely believe you're going to see that institutional adoption coming in. Like I was saying there, if you're looking at what distributed ledger technology is doing from a fundamental level, globally, and the changes that are coming to our global financial system, our digital IDs, our healthcare, our ownership, all of our educational information, everything like that, you can't tell me that this is not the opportunity of a generation. It is truly going to be mesmerizing. And for me, I'll tell you what, I'm just laughing in a way, because I'm thinking to myself, good gravy train. I thought that I was actually going to be paying a little bit higher on the prices than what I'm paying now. Now you just take a look, see what happens over the weekend if you don't see a quick bounce. Now, another question I'd like to know is, how many people knew about this? And boy, would it be nice to be able to tie some of the shorts that were put on before this all went down, because you know how it is, guys. These guys put this information out, and it's okay for them to profit from this insider information. In fact, I think it's Congress. I mean, they don't even get, they're not even subject to the same rules we are when it comes to that. And, you know, they go in there, maybe they're millionaires or whatever. Well, they come out decamillionaires, centimillionaires, and sometimes even billionaires. It's almost obscene when you think about it. But needless to say, guys, most of us can't be whales. Well, I don't follow their advice. I follow their behavior. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to take a look at this opportunity, at this as an opportunity, and just accumulate. That's what I'm doing. And hey, I'll tell you what, this is going to be an amazing ride. And this next bull run, it is going to be the biggest that there has ever been with the utility-driven bull run that we're looking at. I'm telling you, with utility, it is really just going to take off. So guys, don't let them shake you out. Don't let them ruin your confidence, because I'll tell you what, this is just a dog and pony show. That's all we're really watching. And when you compare this whole deal with Kraken to what we experienced with FTX and with Celsius and Voyager and all BlockFi and all those other things that have gone down, this is absolutely just a sneeze in comparison, and not something to let them scare you off, scare us off. I'll tell you what, if anything, it's just made me that much more confident. So guys, I hope you're going to have a fantastic weekend. It's going to be an amazing ride, and I can't wait to see you in the winner's circle. So guys, let me just take a few seconds to talk about our coaching program for those who don't know. With this next bull run coming up, you are definitely going to want to have your plan in place. And what our coaching program is, that is where you and I can meet personally one-on-one for 1 hour over Zoom. And during that time, I share with you our personal journey in that last bull run and what enabled Judy and I to experience some amazing financial success. I also share with you the mistakes we made so that you don't have to fall into those same pitfalls that we did. We work together to develop your exit strategy, and we take a look at your portfolio to make sure it's balanced towards your goals. We can even help you get your assets off an exchange and onto a hardware wallet, along with delivering to you some amazing techniques that will really help you in this space. Now, the cost of that is $250, and if that's something that interests you, you write me right there at coaching@thedigitaloutlook.com, and we'll get you all booked in. So guys, this is the video I have for you today, and I truly hope that you enjoyed it. Now, I want to invite you to join the conversation and drop your comments right down there in the comments section. Open it up to the community and start a discussion. Now, many of you know I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice. But if you found value in it, if you'd hit that like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And hey, don't forget about hitting the notification bell down there so that you don't miss out on any of the videos that we're uploading. And if you're one of the thousands of people who've been watching these videos but you haven't yet subscribed, would you do the channel a favor and join this community? We would really love to have you on board. So, in the meantime and in between time, stay safe, be blessed, and I'll catch you in the next one.